Hey guys, good morning. It's Cali. How's everybody doing this week? Let's see. It's snowing outside today. Yes, it is here in upstate New York. Although I've heard a rumor that spring is 5 days away, you would not know it looking outside my window right now. Well, what are you going to do? Let that be the worst thing I have to complain about. Let's see. I just thought I'd give you guys my regular weekly update and let you know what I've been doing this week. I did not go to the auction again last night. This is 3 weeks in a row. I am starting to suffer from withdrawal for sure, but I will get there next week, definitely. It's just been chaotic. Someone stole my debit card information too last week, which was interesting. I got an alert from the bank that I had a low balance. I actually had a negative balance, and it seems that somehow, I don't know how, someone got a hold of my debit card numbers, and it was only like maybe $200 worth of stuff. But anyway, I had to cancel my card and yada, yada, yada. That's never fun, but nothing is private on the internet anymore. If your numbers are out there, somebody has a way to get a hold of them. So the bank was cool about it. They refunded my money, and it was just a hassle. But anyway, here I am. That was my excitement for the week. Let me see. What have I been doing? All right, let me give you an update. I remember I showed you the belly cast last week from my daughter, my granddaughter, who's now 2. I started working on it. I'm not finished with it yet. It's right here. And my youngest daughter, when I posted a picture of this on Facebook, and she immediately was like, "Ma, I can't believe you're doing that." And I was like, "Bud, I already did it. I had it, it was already on YouTube." Let's see. There's a glare here, of course, but it looks super shiny right now, but I am not done with this. I did use some texture paste on this to do these spirals, which I'm a huge fan of. And if you can see through the glare, there are butterflies on tissue paper that I applied. But what I'm going to do is, in those spots where I have the butterflies, I'm going to can you see that? There you go. I'm going to actually make either out of polymer clay or paper or something, 3-dimensional butterflies, and I'm going to apply it, and I'm going to put some type of a hanger on the back of this, and we're going to call it done. But I apologize, Danielle. You should know your mother's going to embarrass you. Isn't that what a parent's job is to embarrass their children? But that was not my intent. I actually think it's kind of beautiful, but I didn't even think that she might be embarrassed that I put it out there. But she was, and she let me know. So I'm just continuing to put it out there. Too late. All right, so I did that, and what else did I do this week? I told you that I got happy mail from Sarah Evans. My Serenity Crafts had given me these spray inks. So, of course, when I show you my journal in a little bit, you'll see I use spray ink all over it, and I went spraying crazy. That's what's on the belly cast, is purple and blue. And I had to do my lampshade. So now I have a purple lampshade, which looks beautiful when the light is shining through it. And I also I am feeling much better this week, actually. This cold is finally on its way out. Still hanging on a little bit, but I feel much, much better. I took, in one of my last videos or something, I showed you guys this collage I had done out of a Valentine heart cover. And it was very pale pastel, and I took what I had, and I took the spray inks from Sarah, and I went over it with the purple and the blue, and I added one of my galaxy stones up here, and I just love it all that much more. So it's proudly hanging on my wall, and those are 3 things I did this week. What else? Projects are starting to pile up. I told you I showed you guys those 2 cabinets I got from my stepson Nick. I have a table that I want to paint, like a small end table that I got from my friend Ellen. I still have that Altoid tin. So I'm starting to get things that are calling me, but I don't really feel like doing them right now. And you know when you feel like you have to do something, so you think of 12 other things that you really want to do? Anyway, so those are in the back of my mind that I might be working on soon. I did start playing with some polymer clay again this week. I've been going back and forth between journal and clay. And I went on Amazon. That's kind of how I knew my debit card was messed up too. I got the alert, but I had gone on to order some polymer clay. Yeah, I want to do some more tiles and things like that. But it got me thinking. I looked around and I wanted to show you guys a couple projects that I had done for years ago and show you how well they hold up. These next things that I'm going to show you, I literally did over probably 20 years ago now. This is a set of salt and pepper shakers. This is all Sculpey clay. This one's pepper. And this one is salt. And they're like 20 years old now. And they've held up so good through washing and everything else. And at the same time that I had made those, I did this with my kids and my girlfriend Dawn, I think, or something, but my friend Jamie too. We did a set, like some cutlery, and this is polymer clay, and it's not this. I'm telling you, these are like 20 years old. This is this is not a professional job, obviously, but my point was to just show you how well these things hold up over the years. I didn't realize how long I've had this stuff hanging around, but I get a lot, I've gotten in dollar box lots at the auction and stuff like that, cutlery, lots and lots of cutlery, and I was thinking of maybe, now that I feel like I'm starting to learn a little more, and I might want to do a few more sets, because they're cool, and again, I don't have a dishwasher, I'm the dishwasher, but, so I don't know how well they hold up in the dishwasher, but this is 20 years of wear and tear on washing, and they've held up. And also, two things that I pulled off my shelf that I've had laying around that are definitely beat up, and these could go for repair, but I just want to show you some things never really change. I've had, some of you guys have seen this on Facebook. I did this guy, look how big his hand is now. I would like chop it in half if I were to do it. But another like Gelfling type of dude. Sculpey clay, but he had a hand that fell off. He's wearing his robes. He sits on my counter, and this guy, this was the early Snail that I did, and I just like his mouth. And those are glass beads, eyes, and one of his antenna is broke off, and again, I don't know why I'm showing you this, maybe to show you that I've been playing with clay for years and years, like a lot of you. I found on my bookshelves, it's funny, I have so many books, and I showed you in my living room book tour, and I will give you I have got a few more bookshelves, and I will show you those one day, but I pulled out on my shelf, I didn't even realize, I had a few these are old polymer clay books, but I was just, it's funny, every time I make a video, my coffee goes off. So I pulled these out again and was just getting some ideas for techniques. I have my Kindle, and any kind of craft book or cookbook, or I'm a book lover, so I love my Kindle for novels and things like that, but when it comes to how-to books or anything, I want an actual book in my hand. So I was pretty happy that I remembered that I had those. So I pulled those out yesterday, and then just messing around, I was waiting for some journal pages to dry. I decided to play around. I have a pile of crystals in a bowl, and so I took an old quartz point that I had, and I took some polymer clay and just did some swirls and put some beads and a few other like crystal beads. I embedded a like a screw, an eye screw, is that what you call that thing? In the top, and this is just leather cording, and I made a quartz necklace, right? So I thought that came out pretty cool. And I did that, and I also did... Do you guys remember? I'm sure you do. There was a lot of these polymer clay pens. I have a wizard, and I have a mushroom, and things like that. But I took a pen. I took the pen part out. I covered it with clay. Put some crystals in. Just simple. I really just wanted to play with some mica powder. I did a simple face, like a sleeping face, because I was cheating and didn't want to do eyes. I embedded this little spiral here. Don't ask me what I was doing with the Princess Leia on top of her head look. But I just kind of wrapped her buns up. The hair in the back, I actually thought her hair came out pretty good. This takes so much time. I didn't realize the amount of time it takes. And this is a huge lesson for me, is to, again, when I start a project, I want to finish it. I want to get it done, get her done. And so anyway, I was fairly pleased with this. I thought that I had put a leaf in the top of this, but I don't know what happened to it. I could paint this, I suppose, to do something, but once I finished her and put her in the oven, I reassembled the pen, obviously, when it came out. I was happy with the face. I didn't know where I was going with it, but I did want to play. I love how the mica powders came out. So that's what I did yesterday while waiting for my journal pages to dry. And I might as well show you that right now. Not to sound like a redundant, broken record, but for those of you who don't know, and you can always refer to my videos in the past, I've jumped on the Journaling by Fives bandwagon, Shannon Green's baby, along with a lot of other people, and I finished my journal. I did all 5 steps, and again, that's well documented, and I was not pleased with my finished product, if you will, if these things are ever finished. And what I had decided to do was to take my finished journal and to further embellish it by taking each page and pulling 10 inspiration sticks as per the Crazy Island family, and working on 10 inspiration sticks per page. That sounds very confusing, doesn't it? And when I'll link everybody below again. And when I talk about inspiration sticks, I don't know, this was Claudia Rossi at Crazy Island Family, and Gina Ahrens and Peta Thompson. But this is Claudia's baby, I believe, and she has sticks like tongue depressors with flowers on top or whatever. I just took popsicle sticks, and on each one she had a list of, I believe, 78 prompts, and each one of my sticks has a different prompt upon them. And so what I'm talking about is I took a page out of my journal, I pulled 10 of these sticks, one at a time, and worked on my pages. So I showed you some last week, and what I will show you this week is my progress thus far. And I don't know if I should bore you or not with what 10 sticks I did for each page, but perhaps I will. I'm only at 14 minutes now, which is pretty short for me. This one, and again, I don't have before shots, you guys, and I apologize. If you need to, please feel free to reference my other videos. I'm hoping you can see this okay. But this basically said add book text, add paint using the edge of a card to make lines, add at least one piece of ephemera, drip paint on the page, add random letters, write something scribbly so only you know what it says, add circles, add stickers, add numbers, add dots. And I did all that. Okay. And then this next page, which I really thought came out well also, and looks nothing at all like it started. This was doodle something, rub gesso in a few spots with your fingers, add stickers, drip paint on the page, add dots, add glitter, use a stamp in at least 3 places, outline something on the page with a pencil and smudge it, collage newspaper or magazine text, drag or stick or brush handle through wet paint. And again, I did that. And I told you guys I faced the pages with my Tim Holtz tissue paper and just kind of spritz them with my new spray inks. And she also gave me some daubers, like distress paint. Thank you again, Sarah. Let's see. I don't think this next page I shared with you guys, Batgirl. I don't think I'm going to touch her yet, if at all. But I left her alone so far. Also, okay, here is, let's see, where's my next one? This, again, folks, this is things that I would never, ever, ever do normally for myself. This, I added stickers, add something with crayon or pencil, add hearts, doodle flowers and vines, add paint with your fingers, add paint using the edge of a card to make lines, drip paint on the page, add a flower, rub gesso in a few spots with your finger, tear paper and collage it down. Okay? So, again, if you would like, if you care at all, refer to my other videos to see what these pages looked when I was done with journaling by fives, but before I hit them with the inspiration sticks. I left this one alone for now. Okay. This one I totally did. I can't, this is frustrating to me that I can't see what I'm showing you. I wish I could see through the papers, but I cannot. This one, scratch marks into wet paint with a brush handle, add acrylic paint using your fingers, stamp into wet gesso, add watery paint from a squeeze bottle, add dots, add paint using the edge of a card to make lines, doodle around the edges of a page, collage white tissue paper over an area to obscure it, add white marker or pen, and doodle flowers and vines. And I'm pretty happy with the way that came out. I left this one alone. Fresh as a daisy. Let's see. Okay, so the last one I did is last night, and this was totally altered. It looks like a guitar, but it's only got 4 strings, so it's a ukulele. This was the girl with the big, huge eyes, a la Tisha Moore. I was never really happy with that page at all, and this just metamorphosized into this last night. There's a guitar pick up here. Let's see. The prompts were to use any water-soluble media, add at least 2 stencils, add white paint, add paint and spray with water to make drips, repeat the last 3 prompts, so I had to do those 3 over again, draw random shapes, add book text, add paint using something other than a brush, draw something anything, and tear shapes from a book and collage it down. And I did all that, and I'm really happy with the way that came out. It doesn't have a quote or anything like, you know, music is what feelings sound like or anything like that, but so that's what I'm up to. My next page that I'll be attacking is this one, and I'm really happy with the way that this, as Shannon Green called it, she called it my love child, my merging of journaling by fives and the Crazy Island prompts. I'm really happy with the way that came out. So if you guys haven't tried anything like that, give it a shot. I just wasn't really pleased with, I'm such a freaking perfectionist. Not that these pages are perfect. Far from it. Hello. But I'm liking the layers and the adding, and you know, when I'm not comfortable with it and you just keep pushing through it and then you wind up with something totally different, you know, it's like magic. It's wonderful. So, here I go rambling. The only other thing that's going on this week is something that I'm sure that a lot of you guys have heard about. It is the pocket letters. I originally heard about pocket letters when I was watching Sarah Evans again, My Serenity Craft. She was talking about it. And I believe the concept originated with a woman named Janet Lane. And I will link to her video below. And it's using like page protector, card protector, and you put little something in each pocket and you fold it up and you mail it. It's like a pen pal kind of thing. I saw this going on and I saw the response to Sarah's video when she put it out there. It seemed like a lot of people wanted to do it, and it seemed like it could be overwhelming. So I kind of didn't, jump on this already. Again, I'm hesitant to jump on any bandwagon, but I love the sense of community and the fun that, when everybody's kind of doing these things, and, it's fun. So I'm having fun. Anyway, excuse me, another friend that I've met here on YouTube, Deb Buchanan, hi Deb, from Serendipity 629, and I'll link her channel. She approached me on Facebook and was like, hey, have you heard about this? Would you like to do this? And I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll do this. So I'm going to do it with her, and I'm looking forward to it and seeing how this goes. And I think it's a great way to meet new friends, further get to know new friends, and I think it can be a lot of fun. So I am tentatively putting this out there. If anybody would like to do this, my address is in the About Me section, and if I get one from you, I will send one back to you, and I'm going to see how this goes. So I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Like I said, it's 5 days till spring. I cannot wait. I'm starting to spring clean a little bit already, because I'm just, we had a couple days over 40 degrees last week here in New York, and, it felt like a heat wave. I actually opened my window one day, but yeah, so I'm going to spend this beautiful Sunday at home, just kind of puttering and doing some more journaling, and sending shout outs to my usual friends, Lynn and Sarah and Angela and Shannon and the Crazy Island family, and Kelly Donovan, Knitting and Things. Hi Kelly, you're always sending so much love to everyone. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. Lilith Moon and Rachel, and I could go on and on. Dingley Delification. I love you guys. So take care. Have a great week. Keep crafting. Blessed be. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.